We good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Okay, let me just get my thing here. How's everybody doing today?
Say hi to YouTube as well.
Oh, we're on YouTube too. Hey, YouTube. How's everybody doing? So waiting for everybody to log in here, and I always come bringing gifts, Rob. Is that a good quality? Like always having gifts?
Yes.
I don't know. I hope it is too. But my man Rob's behind the counter or the camera over here, and Rob, we have Grant Cardone. We have Russell Brunson's Black Box. We have a couple gifts. Anyone, I'm getting rid of all my books. So I had a whole bunch of them. There's only about another 50 or so left. Anyone that shares the videos today and just says, hey, check out this guy, Nick D. Rose and my team will actually ask you what book you want. So that's the first thing. Let me just kind of log on my phone real quick, Rob, so we can see what we're doing. Let's see what we have on the call here. Great. This is what I said. Hey, Steve, Ed, awesome, Lee, cool. Very, very good. So everybody's logging in now. This is awesome. Cool. All right, guys. So let's just go right into this while people are logging on here, and I'll take some questions at the end for a couple minutes. But I wanted to really quickly tell everyone a little story, and I think that you'll understand where I'm going with this thing about you can't rush art, rushing art. So that's what we're going to be talking a little bit about today. And I think this is going to help put your memberships in perspective and your relationships. Someone actually posted yesterday about automating the growth hack that I gave Rob. They want to know how can we automate the badges. All right. So let me first start with that. You don't automate relationships. And just the really easy way to think about that without going into too much art, because that's an art too. Like, don't rush these people. It's just an unattractive quality. So I have a video here I kind of wanted to show you, but before I go into that, I wanted to tell you about a story of when I was in Italy. And me and my wife, we went to all these hot and exotic islands and on the beach, and we loved it. We had such a great time. And Michael was like, we got to go to Italy, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'd rather go to Kineo Bay in the Virgin Islands or somewhere where it's warm and stuff like that. But we went, and I have to say it was the most amazing trip that we've ever taken. It was unbelievable. And the thing that really got me was the art. It was the architecture. It was just the buildings, the churches. I just couldn't believe it. A lot of you that work with me, we always talk about quality versus quantity. And that was an eye-opening time for me when I was looking at this Sistine Chapel. I just remember being in the Sistine Chapel, and I'm looking up, and I'm just like, I'm not even into art. I don't even know much about art. And I just was speechless. I'm just looking up. I'm recording it. I get in trouble for recording it. And I'm just like, this is unbelievable. It's just incredible. And then when you heard the stories of, how long it took Michelangelo and how long it took to do it, it was just incredible, So how does this all tie in? Well, it ties in for a lot of reasons, because you have to look at your relationships as an art. There's an art of developing relationships. But I wanted to show you this crazy video because I wanted to give you another example, because you're not seeing the Sistine Chapel. Maybe some of you have seen it. If you've seen it or been to Italy, please comment below. Just say, I've been to Italy. I just want to hear it. But this church that is being built in Barcelona, in Spain, all right? It started construction in 1826. Just think about this for a second. 1826. It's not going to be done until 2026. So me and Rob were looking at it. He's like, show them the video, man. So just check this out for a second, and then I want to go over the 3 things for you about your relationships and about your business, about how you don't want to rush it. Okay, so take a look at this. I'll put the link for everybody too, so if you want to check it out. Te Domine. Thanks, Rob. Look at that, man. This is crazy. incredible. So there we go. And sorry guys, and I'm not even a religious person. Like honestly, like I have spiritual beliefs, but I'm not Catholic, I'm not Christian. That is just incredible. When you look at the architecture, when you look at the detail, when you look at the quality, and you look at how nothing's being rushed. And I feel like that's, Rob, I think like we were talking about this earlier, I feel like that's the biggest obstacle and challenge that people are facing. It's like everyone's rushing to get this. Everyone's rushing to get more. Everyone's rushing to make this where they want to go. And what I have for you guys is I came up with 3 different things that are crucial into growing yourself as an entrepreneur. And the first thing is, and this was one of the hardest attributes for me, it was just developing patience for making more money. Like you're not ready for it yet. You have to be patient. And when you're not making more money, it's because you are not ready for it yet. And that it sounds really simple, and some of you might be confused, like looking at me. But we're going to really help people this year with understanding like why you're not ready. And a lot of it's your attitude, it's your expectations, it's that you're delusional. I mean, it's true. There are people that are actually delusional, and they just and if you can't admit that, then you're never going to get to that next step. You've got to be honest with yourself. It sounds really simple. It's very deep, but patience. The second thing is when it comes to growth, when it comes to art, when it comes to yourself as an entrepreneur, what I wrote down here was when we do things, and me and Rob and Michael and the team we work with, we don't just like come with an idea and fire, like and just shoot it. That's not how we do it. Like this is like months of development working with me and Rob on the videos and everything like that. Michael, the Growth Academy, all these things you see us doing. Like what we do and what you want to do is when you have an idea for like Black Friday, if all you're doing is running Facebook ads, but not everything else has been constructed for success, you want to like think about Black Friday when you're walking your dogs. You want to think about Black Friday when you're taking a walk. You want to think about your Black Friday campaign when you go to bed at night and you're alone and just thinking in your bed. And you want things to marinate in your brain. And then you should have a journal next to you where like when that light bulb goes off, oh, wow, I could do that too. I could do this. Oh my God. I'm giving you little examples of where I get my best ideas. It's like when I walk my dogs, I don't bring my phone. I'm not on the phone. I'm thinking about that one thing. I'm thinking about the Growth Academy. I'm living it. I'm breathing it. And that's all I think about. So when I say that I'm thinking about one thing about the Growth Academy, the first thing, like last night, I took my dogs for a walk. I was thinking about the 5 books that I believe are the most important for the people to get. And it wasn't just like, oh yeah, well, influence this and that. No. I was like, I don't want to give them the same things. What are the gems that I've read? What are the things that where I read that book and I just felt enlightened? Because I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. When I read a certain book, I just feel on a different level. I'm like, damn, this is such an advantage. So that's what I thought about last night. And then the third and final part is your process. It's your development process for growth. And the way that you should look at it is planning, right? Like, coming up with your initial plan, paving, and then finally adjusting. So don't look at it just like you just do something. It's like planning. So you're writing everything down, you're getting everything organized, paving. All right, I kind of made that up. It's like that's where you're paving your way. That's where you as the architect is orchestrating where everything's going to go. You're not just leaving it up for hope. And you're hearing me talking about this a lot recently. Hope marketing. You can't have hope campaigns. Like you're doing a Black Friday, Cyber Monday. You can't be hoping. So you have to plan. Then you have to pave, right? Then you have to adjust every day. You don't just let the campaign ride out. Every day you're looking at how can I hack it? How can I make it better? That's what Rob has been doing with me with the videos. Like we didn't just start with all the videos, Rob. One thing at a time. We kept adding more to it. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy this. And what I want to also tell you is, if anybody that has not been added to the emergency member getting group, you just comment Nick D below. You'll get added to that group. And it's a private, free Facebook group to help you get more members over the next 30 days until Christmas, help you with your mindset. And then anyone else that is interested in the Growth Academy, send me a private message. Anyone else that wants more books, share the video. That's all I have for today. I do have a couple minutes for some questions. Let's see if we have anything coming in here. All right, cool. So thank you, Lee. All right, cool, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of people just commenting about they enjoy that. Thank you. That's a lot. It's awesome. All right. I actually don't think we have any questions. That means everybody's working, which is fine. I want to thank you guys for giving me your attention, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late today. Tomorrow we'll be on time at 11:30. See you then.